tricky downwind, so that's gonna end up working out. But that was a crazy hit. Welcome back to Itch and Scratch Golf. This is a continuation of my round at Ironwood Golf Course in Hinckley, Ohio. The front you can find on my previous video. I shot 4 over. The back is harder than the front. There are a couple gettable holes, number 10 especially, real easy, but there's a stretch of holes that are real tough. You can't take driver off them, or you shouldn't take driver off of them. Very precise with your tee shots, usually a longer iron or a mid iron. It's just tight. It's tight and hard. And boy, backspin on a downslope. Ew. 150 playing 147 with the slope. Wind going, helping, and going this way. I'm gonna play this just a full pitching. Again, that was all carry. I hit here, came back to here. Oh well. Actually, double check. You know when it hits soft like that, you're gonna get mud. All right, I mentioned last video, I've been working on the swing thought in my head, which was working really well. Sternum back, sternum through, and drive this right knee to the ball on the downswing. That'll get my weight forward a little bit. Yeah. Just right of the green. That was one of those toe-y high spinners, kind of climbed the face on me. Right at it, little pace. All right, that was a good example of an up and down. My goal, I have many, to break. The whole point of this whole video series and channel is for me to get to scratch golf from 7.4 handicap currently. To do that, I will need to finger. That's a forefinger, not a thumb. I will need to get up and down. I will need to make 50% greens and regulations, get up and down 50% of the time, 30 or less putts, lose only 1 ball per 9. I didn't lose any last 9. There's some other goals in there, but those are the biggies. So that was 1 for 1 up and downs this round.
Sorry about this wind.
This is one. If I think about it too much, my brain will explode if I think about this too much. We have 191 playing 175. It's way downhill, but pins in the front, so I want to carry it a little longer than that, but wind at our back, which is going to be helping. So I have no idea. I'm going to take a 7-iron and just hit it full, hope for the best. Oh, did I flush that puppy? Oh my gosh. I mean, it looks better than it probably is. I'm past the pin. I was right over top of it. Maybe have 15 feet. Let's go see. I hope that's the case. My best swing of the day. 20 feet. Plugged. It should have come back. It's got a slope. All right, I had this going right, downhill. Sorry, your right, my left. Coming from the right. Oh, really good pace. Missed my line. Big time. I'll take a tap in par though. I'm happy to get out of there with the par. These par 3s at Ironwood, none of them are too long. There's no real length there. I mean, that one was 192, but again, it was down slope, so play shorter. Problem with the par threes here is it's all downhill or all uphill. There's no flat par three here. So, you know, in the past, even though I've played this course a million times, they've been tough, but that with the slope really helps out. That one, I was all jumbled in my head, as you heard, and I just committed to a 7-iron and flushed it. All right, this next hole, straightaway par 4, another gettable par 4-ish, 420. It's pretty long, and you do go through a little chute here, you'll see. And then the next hole is super gettable, and that ends the gettables for this 9. So I gotta make hay here, hopefully birdie one of these next 2 holes and be under par going into the tough stretch. That's the plan. The challenge in this one comes from 2 things. Usually it looks a little more intimidating when it's all foliaged out, but there's a little chute here about 100 yards up that you gotta feed it through. So if you got a big banana one way or the other, no bueno. And then the other thing is, if you don't hit it solid, you're gonna be landing on an upslope. So you gotta hit it pretty flush to get it on the top of that hill. Probably about a 240 carry to get it on top of the hill. Oh, get down. Nope. All right. I made it through the initial chute. And I was gonna clear the top of the hill, but then I faded into the trees on the right, so I'm probably gonna have to punch out. Boo. So some of you watching may be saying, if you're familiar with this course, what are you talking about? This is a gettable hole. It's 420 yards, par 4. Which seems very lengthy, and it does. But length has never been my problem. Wank! Nah, that was inappropriate. Distance, that's better. Distance has never been an issue for me. That's not the main. It's not the main guard that courses have when it comes to me, in my opinion. So usually if I hit a good drive, I've got like a 9-iron in or so, or less, a wedge. So it's this hole, not a big issue, but I did not hit it well. So the fact that it is 420 yards probably means, let me find my ball, then I'll pontificate a little further upon my surroundings. Oh, I think I got a kick right. I still might be able to have a shot at the green. No punch out needed. Well, I was fortunate. Got a fortunate bounce here. Hit this tree, came left. Fortunate in that regard. Unfortunate in that I'm on mud. I've got this branch here. So I'm 171, sitting 175, playing 175, which is like a full hard 7, but I think my 7 would go right up into those trees. I can't knock it down. So I'm gonna be playing a 1-length hybrid and just trying to scooch it up there, keep it low, and hopefully run it up on the green. And I've got to pick it kind of clean because this is just all mud underneath my ball. I'd almost rather have it hard pan. This club can kind of skip over that, but this, if I hit it fat a little bit, I'm going 20 yards up. So I'm gonna try to pick it clean, but hit it low. A lot of stuff to think about. I just pulled it a little bit. That's about what I was trying to do, though. Not bad. Bogey. All right, gotta make hay here. Why am I so full of the old-timey sayings? Make hay when the sun is shining, and An old soul. All right, this is very gettable. Short par 4. I've almost driven the green. I'm going to try again. Although it's saying it's 318, so I don't think I will, but I'm going to swing out of my shoes and see what happens. Wow, way short. I swung hard. I must not have squared it up. 75 playing 78. No roll, that's one thing. It is a little colder, so it makes sense. Ooh, short, right at the pin though. It's good for line. All right. I think I'm waiting on the group ahead of me, so I'm gonna take some time over this. Might just be falling this way. Uphill, which I've been struggling with. I've been leaving everything uphill short, except for once. Oh, I didn't leave it short. Oh, I blasted it way by. I know that's a 3 putt, but boy, that hurts. Or a 2 putt. It feels like a 3. We are 366, OB to the right, right about where my drive goes. So I very rarely take driver here. Sometimes I'll take like a 5 wood, but we are going back into the breeze a little bit, although it's died down right now. If I go quick, I might take advantage of that. So I'm going 1 length hybrid. It's 20, this is the 21 degree. I'm gonna try to put it out there 210 or so on the left part of the fairway. That'll give me an angle in. And play it a little bit low. That's exactly what I wanna do. Perfect. All right, 0 roll. It's just, I haven't had roll all day. Landed here, ended up there. 163 playing 171. Not much wind right now, a little left to right. Just trying to play 7-iron right at the flag. Maybe just left of the flag. Oh, I thinned it. Oh, get up there. It might turn out okay. Get up. Weird one. Hit the middle of the ball. About 20 yards short, I think. All right, I have this maybe just right edge. Actually, just outside. Like I said, there's some tough greens here. Be looking at a 2.5 foot putt started outside the hole. Yeah. All right, this one is tough. We got very precise tee shot. You need to land it pretty close to where you need to be, like maybe a 20-yard, maybe 30-yard split left to right. You need to land it inside. I got wind off the right. If you don't land it in that spot, you're gonna have to shape a shot left or right on your approach. 6-iron. Trying to hit it 180 or so. Perfect. Dead straight, right where I want it. Plugged. That's right where I wanted it. 162 playing 171. with the cold and uphill elevation. We got a little bit of breeze. It's not bad right now. I just checked it and it was blowing that way. Yeah, right now it's nothing. Maybe hurting a little bit and headed that way. This is usually a combo of 6 and 7 iron to get home. Today with the cold, I think it's going to be 6-6. Hopefully I put this 6 feet from the pin or in. Oh, I might have hit that too well. Oh, no, I think that's going to be a beaut. Downhill, coming this way. I think. Definitely downhill. Oh, I should have played it more. Ooh, look at that thing go. Well, definitely downhill. Look at that thing. Jeez Louise. And I am officially further away. That's right where I wanted it. We'll say ball striking on that hole was superb. You need 2 good, well-struck mid-iron shots to get home in there. I hit 6 iron just past the pin. You had a 12-foot downhill putt, and then I had like a 17-foot back uphill putt. Straight putted. So my ball striking this 9 has been pretty good, and driver's been okay. Although I have one more driver hole, number 18. The next, this one is not a driver hole, and the next one's a par 3. So plus 7. This is a par 71. So if I par out, I get a 78. Which is doable. This hole right here is a little tricky. The next one is a par 3, which I struggle with. It's just way uphill and tough green. And then the last one is gettable for at least a par. So myself, at least if I go 1 over here, I still shoot in the 8 and the 70s. So that's the goal right now. 1 over through the last 3, but really to par out through the last 3. Let's do it. All right, so this in here. This one right here. This one I'm just trying to get about 210, 215 up there. So again, this is the 24 length hybrid. If you go too far, it goes down slope, and then that's no good. I'm gonna definitely try to keep it on the left side of the fairway / rough. I'm actually aiming for the rough. I'm aiming just to the right of that big overhanging tree. If I land it somewhere 20 yards right of that, I'm golden. Yeah, yep. That's like 5 yards further right than I wanted, but it's actually, that's perfect. Right in the middle of the fairway. That's been my miss, is like a 5-yard fade, or at least 5 yards starting it too far to the right. And maybe that's what I did there. And it turned out perfect, so play to your miss, I guess. Unless I hooked it. I just took a look at some of the stats, just really the putting, which I felt like it's been really, really bad. That was a 3-putt, and it felt like I had a 3-putt earlier when I was just off the fringe. And I had a 3-putt on the front. But I had a lot of up and down 1 putts on the front too, and a couple, maybe this round, 1 at least, number 10. Ugh, my brain. So the putting stat doesn't look too bad, but it has not been great. So I think 15 putts on the front. I'm at 11 already with 3 more holes to putt out. If I average 2 on these last 3 holes. Real quick, goat brain. 6 plus 11. Let's carry the 3. It's 17 putts for this round, which is not good. I'm looking for 30. So I need to have a 1 putt at least, 2 1 putts and a 2 putt, 4 more putts, 15. That's where I need to get to. That's the goal. But it's a real hard. I mean, putting is just, you know, is what it is. All right. I love you. 135, playing 134. It's downhill, but it is cold, so. I've got a 9-iron, which is too much club, but the pin's in the front, and if you come up short, you're coming down off a big hill that protects that green. So I'm trying for a little over, hopefully, and if I hit it a little bit, maybe it's in the front edge. That's the thought process with this 9-iron selection. Came off the club real nice. Yeah, come on down. All right, it was long, but it was nicely long. I'm putting, green and reg. Let's do this. And once upon a time, this stretch of holes were the hardest for me because my strength was driver and hope I have a wedge in, and really struggled when I had to have a good iron strike on like a mid iron or a long iron. So these last 2 holes especially, and the last 3 holes, were just really hard for me usually. And for a lot of people. Some people call this amen corner of Hinckley. So, but as I've gotten better at ball striking, maybe this stretch won't be so daunting. There's the hope. 33 feet. I got this going right downhill. Right? Yeah. Downhill. Oh, trust my instinct. Reading it from back there, I had it going this way. Reading it from over the putt, I had it straight. Good for speed, but I wish I would have kept my instinct. Oh well. Or my, not my instinct, my initial. Take a par. 2-putt par. 154 playing 168. This is a all elevation, obviously. Maybe a little bit with the cold, but all right. This is a tough hole for me. I don't know why I struggle with it so much. It's the easiest hole on the course, according to the handicap. All right. I'll bend it, but it should be just fine. Get up there. 38 feet. Uphill. Two-putt par. Jinx! Didn't jinx myself. All right. Good news. Bogey or better for a round in the 70s. Bad news. Long par 5, uphill, into the wind, dog legs left. This is doable to get home in 2, but not super doable. There's a little lull in the breeze right now. Try to hurry up and take advantage. Uh-oh. Oh no. I mean, I'm gonna be all right, but it really sliced on me. It'll be fine. I got a long way home, probably like 240 or 50. I don't think I'm getting home uphill into the wind, but maybe I'll just play a nice 21-degree hybrid back to the middle of the fairway, have myself a little wedgie, spin it close, tap in for birdie, finish with a 77. All right, visualize it happening. It is known. I am out of ton. That was sitting up nice too. Oh well. still wet, May 2nd. If I'm seeing mud, I've been lifting and cleaning. Just trying to shoot the gap between the flowering tree right there and the naked one. Trying to shoot that gap, get it up about 210 yards. Should leave me 50, 60 in. Blammo. All right, step one complete. Drilled at 210, right on the line I was aiming for. Flip wedge in, let's do it. This may be my best ball striking round here on Itch and Scratch to date. Even last year when I shot a 74, 75, a couple of those good scores. A lot of those were like I had high 20s in the putts or something like that. I'm not gonna get there today with putts. I'm probably gonna be in 33 range with putts. I think I'm already at 15, 30. No, God, I hope I'm not at 33. I'm at 30 putts currently, I believe. So 2 putt put me at 32 putts. If I follow the prophecy, I get it close in 1 putt. Get 33, damn it, 31 putts. My brain. I didn't shoot it, but this looks like about 40 yards, 45, 40 yards. I'm gonna stick with 40 yards. Looks like 40 yards, going by feel. This is one that I practice in my yard, although not this severe of an upslope. I should probably drop down to a 50 degree, but that's all right. Not gonna do that. Turn through, dynamic shaft lean forward. Right where I wanted. I think the wind pushed it a little this way, but I should have a look at bird, a good one. Eight feet. Well, that's something. I got it breaking this way when I look from behind the hole. Pretty straight looking here, so I'm gonna play it a little. Oh, no I don't. When I'm here, I have it going this way. Play it in the middle. Hit the putt. All right, thank you so much for watching Itch and Scratch Golf. Disappointing to end it like that. That was many putts today I left short for birdies, for all over the place. A couple I went long with, but most of the time I was short. 78's not anything for me to turn my nose up at, so I'm happy with that. Although it could have been much better. That was one of my best ball striking rounds ever on this channel, if not the best. I would say average chipping and below average to average putting. 15 putts on the front, 17 putts on the back, so it was okay. But had I shot like 29 putts, a couple more up and downs, I would have been looking at like 74. So it is what it is. All right, thank you so much for watching. Again, we are on the road to 1 million subscribers. Whoa, fireworks. So thank you so much. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, smash that like button. Peace.
Itch and Scratch Golf.